Hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be my first Valentine's Day makeup look of 2025. I'm excited to be filming this, you guys, because not only is this going to be the first Valentine's Day look of this year, but I'm also using all Huda Beauty products. This is definitely not my first time doing a one brand tutorial of Huda Beauty. I love her products so freaking much, you guys. Like, I know I'm going to get a flawless look every single time. So Huda is always my go-to when I want like full beat, flawless, just full coverage and just everything looking perfect. So yeah, you guys, I just decided to do that. Not only am I using all her products, I'm also using her new Ube birthday cake powder. This is the purple electric lilac powder that just came out. This is what it looks like if you guys haven't seen it. There we go, that's a lot better. So yeah, you guys, if you do want to see a more in-depth review on that powder and just me talking about it a little bit more, I'll go ahead and link that video up above. I already have it here on my channel. So I just wanted to put out a little disclaimer, you guys, as far as the eyeshadow. My crease shades is not from Huda. I actually use two different palettes. You can go in with Huda Beauty's palettes as far as like where her brown shades are, but her brown shades pull more purple, and that's really not the look I was going for. I definitely wanted a more warm chocolate brown kind of crease. But I will go ahead and put some palettes here up on the screen that you guys can use if you want to recreate this look, but you want to just use Huda Beauty's products. Then yeah, you guys, these are the palettes that you can use. And I also point out the shades that you can use too, that I feel like you could achieve a look closer to this using those shades. This video was like half talk through and then half voiceover, because I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I am exhausted. I don't really feel like talking much. I've been recording nonstop, so I just wanted to relax and just being like peace and quiet. So yeah, you guys, half of the video is a voiceover. I want to say for the face portion. So yeah, you guys, I really hope you all enjoyed today's video and you learned something new. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, you guys, so like always, I'm gonna go into my P. Louise eyeshadow base. This is in the shade Rumor 2.5. So I'm just going to take that. This is the usual, you guys. This is literally nothing new. I like to take some all over the lid, all over the crease, pretty much everywhere we're going to be applying eyeshadow. And I'm going to be smoothing it out with the P. Louise 7072 brush. And I'm just going to be smoothing that out all over. And lately I've been going in with a thicker layer of this stuff because I find that I do get a little bit more pigment from certain eyeshadows. As you can see, like, this is really pigmented and opaque. That's how I want it to be. So I'm gonna just take my fan and just fan my eye for like 15 seconds just to get it a little bit tacky. Now I'm gonna take my Giuseppe 142 concealer buffer brush and just tap that into the whole eyelid and crease area. So I found that the quicker that you go into your eyeshadows after applying your base, the more opaque it will be. So yeah, I literally just blended everything out, so I'm going to go straight into the eyeshadows. So even though I said that this is a full face of Huda, I am gonna go into this eyeshadow palette for my brown shades because I find that all of Huda Beauty's brown shades kind of pull purple, and I don't want purple, I want brown, okay? So I know in the beginning of the video I showed you guys what palettes you can use if you do want more of a purpley kind of crease, but I'm going for more of a brown tone one. So yeah, this is the palette that I'm going to be going into. This is the Be Perfect Ultimates palette. I do have the mini one as well that I'm going to be pulling a couple of shades from. But yeah, for this one, we're going to be taking, I'm going to just tell you all the shades we're taking from this palette. So I'm going to be taking Umber and Burlwood. So those two shades, I'm going in with this one and this one. So what I like to do is just pack on all of the shades and then worry about blending a little later. Don't get me wrong, the P. Louise base can definitely turn probably the most least pigmented shades into decent shades, but I definitely want to give credit to the Be Perfect palette. It is definitely amazing. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm going to go into the mini palette and I'm going to take, what shades did I take? Because I totally forgot. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take Brunette and Espresso. I'm going to mix those two shades together. More so Espresso than anything, but yeah. I'm going to be taking that on a P. Louise 129 brush. Just packing that on. And as you can see, I'm being like kind of messy with this. Because like I said, I don't deal with blending at this point. I just like to go straight into packing on the shades first. I find that I get like the best color payoff doing it like this. And then the last shade I'm gonna go into is Brunette just by itself for our last like transition shade. And then for the transition shade, you guys, as you can see, I'm not focusing on packing on the shade. This is the last shade that we're using, so I just want to make sure that I'm like diffusing the color out. Okay, so as you can see, I have all of the shades applied, but now I'm gonna take time to just go back in and do more blending, just making sure that I get the opaqueness that I want, but we still have a nice blended and gradient effect. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to cut the crease. I'm going to hope and pray that it looks similar, you guys. I actually already did this look before, but the cut creases was just so off, you guys. It was so uneven, so I'm just like, I cannot post this. Like, I just really can't. So I just decided to re-record this look. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my P. Louise cut carver and just hope and pray that I can get it as even as this one. Okay, you guys, so I definitely think I did this one higher. I will probably never be able to get it right, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna take my Q-tip and just take off all of that product. Now I'm going to take my blank canvas cosmetic paint from P. Louise and Mitchell. Oh, and I have really good news about this, you guys. They actually restocked this, so I don't think it's in the collaboration with Mitchell anymore, but they do have blank canvas, you guys. So many people have been asking me, where have I been getting this? I did do the P. Louise Makeup Academy course, I want to say like a couple of years ago. So I got a bunch of these in the big, you know, little kit that she gives out when you do sign up for the classes. So yeah, you guys, that's the reason why I was able to still use these when it was like not discontinued, but it was just out of stock for the longest. Carve this out. Okay, you guys, so finally for some Huda Beauty products, I'm going to be going into the Rose Quartz palette, and I'm going to be taking this really pretty matte pink shade, and then I'm going to fade it into this beautiful shimmery rustic kind of shade. This is called Energized. So this one is Cherished, and then yeah, this one is Energized. So to apply the lid shade in the inner corner, I'm using a Morphe M213 brush, and then I'm going to switch to a bigger one. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I love this brush so much to pack on my lid shades. It just does it like beautifully, and it's the perfect size too. Okay, you guys, so now that I have that applied, I'm gonna go back into that pink shade and just blend it into the shimmer. Kind of just gonna be mixing the two shades together so it has more of a gradient effect. Now the same brush we used to carve out the crease, which I don't know if I told y'all, but it was a 125 brush from P. Louise. I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm going to line my lash line like how I did on this side with the brown, what is this? It's called Barbu P. Louise paint. And then I'm going to set that with the shade, I wanna say Espresso. Yeah, just to get it this like deeper chocolate shade. Okay, you guys, so this is as even as my eyes are going to get. So I'm just gonna apply some mascara and lashes off of camera. Are the La Flare NY Mink lashes in the style NY60. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that off of camera and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so this is the portion that I did the voiceover for. So I'm just going to be applying my Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer and just applying that all over my face. I did have on moisturizer as well, you guys, but that was it. So yeah, I'm just applying that all over my skin. Next, I'm taking my foundations. This is the Luminous Matte line. So I just like to mix these two shades to get my perfect shade. And I'm using her Blur Base brush as well to blend this out. This is my favorite brush, you guys, to use when I'm blending out my foundation. It just gives amazing coverage. I love brushes that are dense like this. So yeah, I'm just taking that and applying that all over my face and just making sure everything is nice and blended out. So now I'm taking the Faux Filter concealers. I like to go in with a shade that's closer to my skin tone, but it's still a brightening concealer. And then I like to go in with the shade that's like a million shades lighter to just give me that more of a brighter under eye effect. So yeah, I like to just paint the entire face and then blend it out. I find with this concealer, when you do apply the concealer like in one go and you just let it sit on the skin, it does provide more coverage. So I like to do that for this concealer. And now I'm taking the Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in the shade Ube Birthday Cake. I love this powder so much, you guys, because it's literally like cherry blossom but on steroids. It just gives you a really beautiful pink under eye effect. So yes, I'm just taking that on all of the places I pretty much applied the concealer. So next I'm taking the Tantour Cream Bronzer in the shade Medium. I love this bronzer so much, you guys, because it does work well on a set face. As you can see, everything is still applying so smoothly. It's not looking patchy or cakey or anything like that. I literally love this bronzer so much. So yeah, I'm just placing that in all of the hollows of my cheeks and just pretty much everywhere where I want some warmth. And I don't have a Huda Beauty blush. I actually do, but it just wouldn't go good with this look. It's more of like a coral orangey kind of shade. So yeah, I just went in with a random eyeshadow in the Rose Quartz palette, and now I'm just showing you guys what I use for my waterline. I just mixed those two colors together. So now I'm going to be taking the Easy Bake and Snatch pressed powder in Cherry Blossom Cake. And now I'm taking the lip contour in the shade Rich Brown and just warming up that previous liner that I applied, just to give it some warmth, you guys, and make it more of like a chocolate brown. And then I'm going in with a liquid lipstick from LA Colors. And next I'm going to be going into Sheets Glitzy. This is the faux filler gloss that came in the Icy Nude collection, you guys. So yeah, and then I just went in with a random shimmer shade for my highlight. And I just pretty much apply that in all the high points of my face. Yeah, it was one of the shades in the Rose Quartz palette as well, like a goldy kind of peachy shade. So yes, now I'm setting my face with the One Size setting spray, and that is literally it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and you learned something new. If you guys do plan on recreating this look, then just please make sure you tag me on all social media handles listed down below. And yeah, you guys, I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.